Good evening, Twitch. This is Joe from What I'm Playing Now. And we are playing some Hacker Evolution Duality tonight on our Twitch channel. So I was looking through, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play tonight. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I really wanted to do Gauntlet, but I really didn't want to buy Gauntlet on PC. I really wanted to get Gauntlet on the PS4 so the wife and I can play co-op together, and they've only released it for the PC. So I was looking through my email. Bundlestars.com happened to have a huge sale on all the Hacker games. I think for $2.99, I think it was $3. I got basically Hacker Evolution, and then Hacker Evolution Duality. I think those were the games that I got, along with a bunch of DLC and everything. So we're going to start off with Hacker Evolution Duality. I was playing a little bit of Hacker Evolution just to try to get a feel of this before I started. And I have a feeling this is going to feel like work for me. So let's jump into this and see what the hell happens. I've only played the original Hacker once or twice, only for a couple of minutes, I think, way back in the day when the original one came out. And I have a feeling, going to be very different than this newer one. I think this newer one came out around 2010, 2011, I think it said on Steam. So we're just going to start off with Hacker Evolution Duality before we jump into all the DLC. As you can see, that $3 basically came with all the DLC for this. So if you're interested in getting the game, head out to bundlestars.com. And I think I've mentioned that before on the podcast. I think they were giving away a few games the one time, so I think that was one of the reasons why I started the What I'm Leeching Now section of the show. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen or where this is going to take us, but let's see. Why does it seem like we skipped a screen there? Hacker Evolution Duality. I guess we'll go medium. Let's try medium. And actually see if we can get anywhere before we jump back and start off at easy. So I'm going to be reading a lot of this shit since I have no idea what the hell I'm doing in this game. Like I said, I played a little bit of Hacker Evolution a little bit ago. Only for like about 10 minutes just to try to get a feel for it. I hate to say, my day job is a Linux admin, so most of the stuff that I was doing in there kind of just reminded me of work. So we'll see what actually happens here. Welcome to Hacker Evolution Duality. This level is intended to be a tutorial to teach you the basics of the game. You'll receive messages with step-by-step instructions on how to play and complete each level. Read each message and follow the instructions to complete each level objective. You can also visit www.hackerevolutionduality.com if you need more help. We have a vibrant online community to assist you. Sounds cool. Let's go.
Accessing. Incoming transmission.
Yeah, this is definitely different than the last one that I played. First objective is to hack into 1.exosiphon.com. This server is protected only by a firewall. To be able to hack a firewall, your CPU level must be at least equal to the firewall level of your target. So my CPU looks like it's a 4 CPU, and that's a 2 CPU. I'm guessing they're talking about, so I should be able to get in there. Click on 1exosiphon.com, left side of the map, and press the firewall button. When the hack is completed, quickly click the logout button, and then click on your local host or press the space key to lock onto it and avoid being traced.
Ready.
Click on 1exosiphon. Okay, I gotta close this window first, I guess. Click on 1exosiphon.com. When the hack is complete, quickly click logout. So I'm not gonna have to. I wanna give me a command prompt. I'm a fucking Linux admin, for God's sake. I might be going back to the other game if this is gonna be all point and click. I'm not a Windows admin.
Accessing. Error.
Press the firewall button. Oh, okay.
Engaging.
Alright. So once the hack's left to complete, we gotta click log out, and then I think I click on my computer. Hey, thanks for stopping by the chat.
Incoming
Alright.
transmission.
I thought I was supposed to click back on my computer. Alright, your second objective is to obtain 10,000. Oh, this is going to be all point and click. I'm going to go back to the previous game. Oh, and I'm timed? I only have 42 minutes? Interesting. Your second objective is to obtain $10,000 in your account. You already have 5,000, so you need an additional 5. Click on the 1exosiphon.com, which you've already hacked into. This will open and press the interface button. Okay, it's down over here. This will open the server interface. Press the transfer button to transfer all the money into your account. When you are done, quickly log out and lock onto your local host to avoid being traced. Important, do not spend your money on hardware upgrades that are not needed. So we're going to go here, interface. We're going to transfer. I like the last one with the command prompt a little better. Kind of bummed about that. So then we're going to log out and we're going to click back on our computer. We got our message. Alright, so I guess I'm doing this shit right. Nothing's blowing up. Nothing. I don't see any guys walking up to me with little earpieces in their ears or anything, so we'll see what happens here. Your third objective is to hack 0.exosiphon.com. This will be a bit more difficult since it has a powerful firewall which you can't hack. You need to use a DOS and an EMP attack. So I'm guessing they don't mean disk operating system. I'm guessing they're meaning a denial of service attack on this server to the server to lower its firewall level. So it's CPU, yeah. Since my CPU is only 4 and that firewall is 7, I gotta probably lower it down to 4 before I can get into it, I'm guessing. By 1, lock onto the server and press the EMP button. This will decrease its firewall by 2. You still can't hack it straight away. Double click on 1exosiphon. This will create a bound link and increase your CPU. Alright, so they're gonna have me bouncing through 1exosiphon. Alright, so it sounds like we're gonna go here. We need to do a denial of service. We then need to do an EMP. Oh, am I supposed to stop this one? Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna get traced in 30 seconds. So it's down to 5. How come it seems like the DDoS didn't work? There we go, because the DDoS did not work. Adjust the bandwidth level to flood each port to be at least equal with... Oh, I gotta disconnect. Damn it. Let's try it again. Let's do another DDoS. Status, sending BW, total BW used. Oh, okay, 247, so this has got to go to 247, and this has got to go to 248. Okay. Boy, they're not really too specific with their instructions on this.
Complete.
Alright, so now we're going to go there, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to firewall. Alright, so how do I... So how do I... Press the firewall button to hack the server's firewall.
Error.
Well, I've already hacked that server. Alright, you can't select a double click on the 1exosiphon. This will create a bounce link and increase your CPU. Oh, I didn't double click. Now click on 0. Okay, so let's click on mine. Okay, there we go.
Accessing.
And now we firewall it.
Engaging.
Okay, there we go.
Ready. Ready.
Alright.
Error. Accessing.
I've already used the DDoS and the EMP to lower it. Double click what this will create a bounce link between your. Now click on one and then press the firewall button. Oh, maybe I didn't press firewall.
Accessing.
Firewall.
Engaging.
Oh, I gotta hold down the firewall button? How come I didn't have to do that before?
Engaging.
That's crazy. Interesting. This isn't what I thought it was going to be like. Okay, let's log out. And let's click back on ours. I guess we want to disconnect from there so we're not traced. Alright, now that you've made it so far, it means that your skills are pretty good. All I've done is click on shit. When do I get to go into the console? Because that's what I really want to do. That means that your skills are pretty good. Congratulations. Try a more challenging mission. Hack into globalbusiness.com. Use the EMP, DOS, and firewall tools to hack its firewall. Also use a bounce link if needed. After that, you will have to bypass the voice print authentication password. Lock onto it and click the voice print button. Learn how to use this tool. Boy, they are very, very non-descriptive with their... Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do is do a DDoS. So that needs to be 210. $251, $270. Okay. The graphics in this one are definitely better than the last one, but I'm not too sure I like all the point and click stuff. Alright, now let's do our EMP. We're going to be traced here in 24 seconds. I'm probably going to have to disconnect, damn it. Yep, let's disconnect. Disconnect. Why won't it disconnect?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
How come you can't disconnect? That's silly.
1, 0.
Alright, well, we lowered the CPU. So I guess let's go through this one. Do a firewall. Alright, and it said we needed to do the voice print as well. Alright. So what happens when we do voice print? Seems like you just move the bar from left to right. Oh, there we go. Log in. Alright, well that wasn't that hard. It's time to complete the next 2 level objectives. Lock onto globalbusinessbank.com and press the interface button to access the server interface. To disable the surveillance camera, click the button in the interface window to download. Oh, you know what? Let's disconnect from this thing real quick. Or I gotta stay logged into this. Where do my messages go? Alright, it's time to complete the next 2 level objectives. Press the interface to access the server interface. To disable the surveillance camera, click on the interface button in the right. Download the encryption key file, select the file in the file browser, and click the download button.
Accessing.
Interface. We want to turn the surveillance off. And we want to download the encryption key, I think. Sure, I'll buy that.
Ready. Incoming transmission.
0 cool. Okay, that's from the Hacker movie. Seriously? That's kind of funny. That's actually... Okay, that made me laugh. It's from Hackers. How funny. Your last objective is to hack 0 cool. Oh, it's your local loopback. Really? And steal 1,000 from it. The server is controlled by an AI hacker. After you have hacked it, observe its status window. Usually AI control servers are not hostile, but when you attack them in any way, their hostility level will increase and they will start retaliating against you after you have hacked it. Take some time and observe the way it attacks you. It won't do much damage in this case, so you can study it. Alright.
Accessing.
So let's see. He's a 13. Wow, okay. So we're definitely going to have to bounce through a couple of things, I'm thinking. So let's hit him with
Accessing.
a DDoS.
Engaging.
Straight on. The mouse in this seems to be extremely sensitive.
Please hold.
I'm really wondering why that's so. I mean, I freaking have a Razer mouse here. It's not like this is a shitty mouse.
Complete.
Alright, so now let's hit him with an EMP.
Engaging.
Start spinning this. We got 31 seconds till we're... No, back up, back up. I stopped it! Okay, this is really pissing me off. Because it's not going to make it around. They're going to start tracing me back.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
0.
Okay, we'll disconnect from that. Then we'll bounce through him. We'll bounce through him. Oh, you can't do a double bounce?
Error. Accessing.
That didn't lower him by enough.
Ready. Accessing. Engaging.
Alright, so if anybody in chat has any ideas, type them on in.
Please hold.
Definitely interested in hearing.
Complete.
Can I do another EMP now? Oh, my EMP is not recharged.
Error. Accessing.
Why did my firewall go down to a 2? And why can't I do like a double bounce?
Error. Engaging.
I would think I would be able to. In the other game, you could do a bounce through multiple systems.
Accessing.
Unless if I have to sit here and wait for my EMP to basically come back up to get this down lower. And I wonder if maybe when I was being traced, if that actually kind of damaged me.
Accessing. Ready. Error. Engaging.
Guess we'll slap another DDoS on him.
Please hold.
So this is more of what to me a script kiddie would do, not...
8, 7, 6, 5. Accessing.
I love denial of service attacks. That's kind of funny.
Error. Accessing. Engaging. 10.
How is he going to trace
9,
me?
8.
I have like no time for that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm guessing he's going to start tracing me back, and I'm going to start being... Yep, my CPU's down to 1 CPU. Interesting.
Accessing.
So it seems like each CPU gives you another 15 seconds of time.
Accessing. Error. Accessing.
Oh, so since I'm 1 CPU, I can't go into... I can't do shit now. So do I have to buy more CPUs? I don't have any money. Okay. do I need to buy firewall? Alright, let's try that.
Incoming.
We have an incoming message. Okay, I'm trying to hack him. So he's down to 6.
Accessing.
So I can't go through there.
Error. Engaging.
Okay, so if we firewall that one then. And then can we go there?
Engaging.
Firewall attack completed.
10.
Completed.
9,
Press yes to
8,
advance. You can press
7,
escape later to
incoming
advance
6,
to the next level.
5, 4, 3,
So my firewall definitely
1,
fell down.
0.
Alright, interesting. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. Flawless mission, no. I guess because I took the damage on the CPUs. First objective is to get your hands on some money. The best option at this time is to hack into the Global Development Bank. Time is of the essence here, so you will have 30 minutes to do this job. It will be useful to be able to monitor the Global Development Bank's activities in the future. For this, and a Trojan upload. Find a Trojan and upload it to their server, main server. There is also a secondary objective you must complete. The Global Development Bank has a backup server in Australia where it stores its access logs. You have to destroy its structural integrity so that you are unable to access it, so that they are. Alright. Since I can't remember all that shit, this is where the phone comes in handy. We're taking a picture of this shit so I can read this stuff here. Let's make sure I get it all. Make sure I can read it. Alright. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about flipping back to messages. I can just read this shit on my phone. Alright, sounds good. Let's go. So Global Development Bank is an 18 CPU. Really? Well, that's... or 18 firewall. That's awesome. Alright, so I guess we go with 0exosiphon.com. Since he's pretty much the lowest right now.
Accessing.
His
Engaging.
firewall is ass. Not really too sure how we're going to get into an 18 CPU thing here. I guess we're just going to have to keep repeatedly doing DOS and EMP attacks.
Accessing. Accessing. Error.
So I can't do an interface there. Console just gives me console commands.
Error.
Alright, so about the only thing we can use him for is additional CPU.
Accessing. Ready. Accessing. Accessing.
Alright. So I think we need to do a...
Accessing.
let's do a denial of service on this one.
Engaging.
See if we can lower the CPU. Lower the firewall.
Please hold.
Matched. Alright, so this guy's hostile with us now all of a sudden. That's not good.
Complete.
So can we go through him and then go into him and do a firewall hack?
Accessing. Accessing. Ready.
So I'm not really too sure what my total is. But I think for my EMP, Maybe we want to EMP him. We got 35 seconds before this guy attacks us. So we're going to need to disconnect from him rather quickly. Alright, so that dropped him down.
Accessing. Accessing.
Now I want to disconnect from you. So I wonder what happens when this guy attacks me in basically
Accessing.
4 seconds. I kind of want to see what's going to happen here. So I'm at 4
Incoming.
firewall. Oh, hey, that's not good.
Accessing.
So what if I DDoS him? So I just lost 2 CPU. Wow, you do have to do this fast.
Accessing. Error. Accessing. Engaging.
This seems... Maybe I should have played this on easy and not medium for the first time.
Please
Since these
hold.
instructions really don't seem to be... The directions definitely don't seem to be as forthright as they were in the last game.
Incoming. Complete. Error.
Key not present. So that one's 32. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to get into some of these things.
Accessing. 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 Accessing.
Cause that, oh, see, I have 0 CPUs left now.
Accessing. Error. Accessing. Error. Accessing. 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 Engaging.
Alright, so we got into that one through the
Ready.
bypassing of all of those. But I'm thinking with 0 CPU,
Ready.
or the 0 firewall, it's pretty much not going to be... This is pretty much a futile effort.
Accessing. Engaging.
Well, maybe not. Although this guy's going to attack us, I'm not really too sure what else he's going to take from us.
Accessing. Accessing. Accessing.
We have enough to do this. Oh, we don't have enough CPU. Hardware, can I buy some CPUs real quick? Actually, I need firewall. Oh, we don't have enough to purchase. Of course not.
Error.
Okay, well, I'm not really too sure how to get anything else then. If I can't... No, we don't want...
Accessing.
But I would like to disconnect from everybody, if that's
Accessing.
possible.
Accessing. Accessing.
So I got 8. To me, I should have enough CPU here. Because I got 8, enough firewall. I got 8, 7.
Accessing.
So why can't I firewall that guy? From him,
Accessing.
go to him. Alright, let's do another DDoS.
Engaging.
So we're going to try DOS and an EMP against that guy. And see if we can get him down a little more.
Complete. Engaging.
So we got another 40 seconds till we're kind of going to get attacked again. Lord knows what's going to happen when that happens. Alright, so that dropped him down. Can we firewall him now?
Engaging.
Nice. Okay, so in a roundabout way, I think we finally got into it. Although I don't think I'm doing too good. Voice print authentication present.
Please identify yourself. Incoming. Incoming. Accepted.
Log in. Your integrity level is 0. You have lost the game. Well, how did that happen? It bounces you back to the intro. Wow. Okay. Let's go easy this time. Instead of medium for the first time. Profile's already in use. Okay, let's delete him. And let's go back to the main menu. Duality, easy. Did I click easy there? I want to make sure I clicked easy. And we'll give this a second shot. Alright, yeah, we know.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
Okay, firewall him.
Incoming transmission.
Your second objective is obtain 10. You have 5,000. Click on the one exosiphon. Click the interface. Transfer the money. Interface. Transfer. Log out.
Transmission. Accessing.
Okay. Need to use a DOS and an EMP to lower its... Okay.
Ready. Accessing.
So we're gonna DOS him.
Engaging.
So now that we know what to do, I guess this time it's a little easier since we just did this shit.
Complete.
Alright, I still can't EMP him.
Accessing.
I gotta wait for my EMP to recharge. I wonder if there's a way you can purchase any way to get that to load faster. To read the game manual that was included with this game. Considering I downloaded the game from Steam, I was not given a manual, so that's extremely hilarious. Well, that's cool. Firewall, DOS, EMP. Okay, so you can use the appropriate letter. Interesting. I'd more like to see what the...
Accessing. Engaging.
what the console's all about.
Accessing. Accessing. Ready. Error.
We gotta firewall it. Alright.
Incoming transmission. Accessing. Accessing.
Means your skills are pretty good, yeah. Well, until we get to this next part. Hack into global bank, EMP, DOS, and firewall tools to hack it. After that, you'll have to voice print. I gotta learn to use this tool. Okay, well that was easy, I think.
Accessing. Error. Engaging. Please hold.
It's crazy the way they just have me sliding stuff, and it's... I don't know, I really wasn't expecting this. I still can't EMP,
Accessing.
so let's click back here. Since we gotta wait for EMP to refill. The music definitely keeps you going. Oh, the music just stopped, of course. Come on, EMP. You're ready. Come on. You can do it.
Ready.
And we're green. We're going to go there. We're going to go... Oh, no, we're going to EMP.
Engaging.
And you're lined up. Nice.
Ready.
So then they said we got to do a voice print.
Error.
We got to firewall it first.
Engaging.
So we got 102 seconds before the trace begins. I think we're doing a little bit better this time. Log out of there, do our voice
Please
print.
identify yourself.
Yes, I am me. You are you. There we go, log in.
Accepted. Transmission.
I'm going to go and press the interface button to exit the server. Interface, turn that off. Download the encryption key. And then let's log out with 50-some seconds to go.
Incoming
Log out.
transmission. Accessing.
Okay. Read. Server is controlled by an AI hacker. So since we have all of our CPUs and everything left in firewalls, we have 120 seconds, which is way better than the first time we tried this shit. Then again, we are playing on easy this time. But when you attack them in any way, their hostility level will increase and they will start retaliating against you after you have hacked it. Take some time to observe the way it attacks you. Alright, so we basically need to go back into here. Go back here and do a DOS.
Engaging.
And hopefully EMP will be back up by then. Alright, those are all matched. Come on, EMP, fill up. Because what's our CPU? Our CPU is 10. We need to get you down there.
Complete.
Okay. Come on, EMP. 160 seconds, 140 seconds.
Ready. Engaging.
EMP. Let's go, 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 go. So once he's down, we're gonna
Error.
smack the... Oh, we can't...
Accessing. Accessing.
How did I lose?
Accessing.
10. How did I lose this one?
Accessing. 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 Error.
Why can't I bounce through this first one, like I was doing before? How did I lose? And why can't I
Accessing.
disconnect from all of these?
Ready. Accessing. Engaging.
I don't get that part. That's something I do not understand. How did I lose access to the first one?
Please hold.
I thought I was going through all three of these at one time. Unless if I need to buy more CPU.
Complete. Error. Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
Oh, I had to firewall that thing? Really? Now
Accessing.
let's...
Error.
Nope, I still can't.
Accessing.
Okay, now let's go here
Accessing.
and firewall.
Engaging.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do before. I don't think this game likes me.
Incoming.
You can press escape later to advance to the next level. Yeah, I want to kind of see what happens to him since we're kind of like in here.
Error.
So I can't do an... Steal the last little bit of money. There's a view the encryption key. Interesting. Looks like a MAC address. So I know what's going to happen. He's basically going to start losing our... We did lose some firewall, it looks like, at some point.
Accessing.
So, alright. I guess let's jump on to the next level. Flawless mission. Okay, that time we got flawless. Interesting. Best option at this time is to hack into the Global Development Bank. Time is of the essence here, so you have 30 minutes to do the job. It will be useful to be able to monitor the Global Development Bank activities in the future. Trojan and upload it to their main server. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get into that server down in the lower corner. Alright, so this is the first one we need to go into, and we're going to firewall it. Because this guy pretty much becomes hostile, I think, initially to us. Instantly. They got a message of the day. What's the message of the day? Stay away from my box. Don't upload Trojan here. I will come after you. That's awesome. No money to transfer. That's kind of a bummer. So let's log out of that. So we need to use him to get into this one.
Error.
So let's try to go here and go firewall.
Accessing. Error. Accessing. Engaging. Engaging.
But you click on the button and it just doesn't take the click. Alright, let's show the interface. Trojan! Download. I wonder if we can get the money too. Let's transfer the money. I wonder what the money file is. Money file, let's view the money file. I wouldn't rush into stealing any money from here, at least for the moment. Oh, well, yeah, well, I just did that, thanks. Now you tell me.
Accessing.
Now you tell me.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
Now you tell me. Well, at least we have a Trojan.
Ready.
Okay, no money, no nothing there.
Accessing. Engaging. Engaging.
Alright, so I didn't have to do any of that stuff I did the first time. I was trying to do this extremely hard the first time. Well, also this is easy, so I guess that's probably going to make a difference. Nothing there. So now we're going to go through here.
Accessing.
We're going to
Engaging.
DDoS that. I want to
Engaging.
DDoS that. Alright.
Please hold.
So I tweeted out earlier today that I was going down to a Dice Masters tournament down at a local game store. I call it the comic book store because when I used to work there it was a damn comic book store. Now it's more games than anything.
Engaging.
Let's do an EMP on him. Oh, I took some CPU. I took some firewall damage, damn it. And nobody showed up to the tournament. Really bummed me out. I did buy one of the game mats, one of the Dice Masters game mats, so I have that. My wife just kind of rolled her eyes when I got home with that. But I figured, considering I didn't spend any money on the actual tournament,
Error.
I figured, what the heck, oh, I don't have enough to...
Accessing.
Hardware, let's buy CPU. CPU. I buy a firewall? Nope. Okay, can we do...
Engaging.
Oh, nice, nice. We're going to get in here. So we have to upload the Trojan then through the interface. Okay.
Incoming.
Gotta love satellites. I agree with you. You gotta love satellites. So let's go
Error.
interface.
Error. Ready. Error. Error. Error.
Oh, we have to do the
Please
voice print.
identify
I think they said there
yourself.
was a voice print on here. That's right. Voice print. Oh, 30 and minus 45. We need to bump it up to 1. Log in.
Accepted transmission.
Read. Right, we need to transfer money to a guy. I can't tell you much about this, but his server is xliquid127.0.0.net. Make sure he gets 4,000. Don't forget that you can only transfer to and from your server all the money at once. Okay. So let's go in here. Let's do an interface. Let's upload the Trojan. So that's there. And then we're going to back out of all this and upload the 4,000 over to this guy. Oh, he's 14 CPU.
Accessing. Engaging.
So we're going to firewall him. I think we might be able to get into the big place now. So we're going to interface, transfer, and we want to transfer 4,000. It looks like that's all it's going to transfer.
Ready.
Okay, so that one's there. So, oh, now we can use him. Nice, nice, nice. This is actually working for us. So let's click on this. Let's DOS him. Okay, I think I kind of see where they have me going now and what they have me doing. Okay, this isn't as bad as I had originally thought. Maybe starting off in medium was the right thing to do until I got a feel for the game. Especially since I didn't have the manual, like that one thing said.
Complete.
Okay, so now let's EMP them. Looks like we have enough to... Ooh, this guy's going to attack us in 2 seconds.
Incoming.
Is your firewall strong enough? No, it doesn't look like it is, actually, considering he just whacked it. My integrity looks like it's dropped. But we're in everybody right now. Alright.
Error. Error.
Oh, okay, we still don't have enough CPU power. Damn. And I don't have any more money. And I'm going to lose some more CPU here in a second from all these other people.
Incoming.
Let's put some fire on that firewall. Bounce link CPU 17. How am I supposed to get...
Ready. Engaging.
How am I supposed to get that down to be able to hack into that? That's insanity.
Please hold.
I mean, it's 29. I mean, currently I'm only at 17.
Error. Error.
And my integrity keeps dropping as well. I'm not really too sure how to do this. Because I have multiple bounces going through. I'm bounced pretty much the whole way. Think. I'm not really too sure how to fix this. I don't have any more money to buy anything.
Ready. Engaging.
All I could keep doing is DOSing him.
Ready.
And
Please hold.
yeah, so try to play Dice Masters today. Complete bust. I did get the final card for my Dice Master set in the mail yesterday, so I do have the complete set of Avengers vs. X-Men, which I was totally stoked about. Oh, and it looks like I'm losing access to everybody. What the heck? Why is that happening?
Accessing. Engaging.
Why am I losing access to everybody? So I'm guessing after a while they must time out or something. Oh, and that failed? How did that fail? When I'm bouncing through these two.
Error. Accessing. Engaging. Incoming.
So what happened to me? Am I gone? Your integrity level is 0, you have lost the game. Not really too sure I want to do that all again. Especially playing on easy. Okay, we know all this crap. We know all this crap. We flew through this one before.
Accessing. Engaging.
I'm not really too sure how to make that second run any cleaner than what I just did. I don't know what I did wrong.
Incoming transmission.
I mean, I even did the side part where I transferred that guy 4,000. Unless if I should have kept the 4,000 where I selfed and bought integrity.
Incoming transmission. 10, 9, accessing. Error.
How can these not be ready if I just started the game? You would think that those would be up and available once you booted up your computer.
Complete.
Wait, wait for EMP to fill up. How do you get the EMP to fill up faster? So I think I have 274 seconds until I lose a connection to that one. I think that's the way this is kind of working out. And if you happen to see me looking up, I do have a second monitor on top of my desk. I have not moved it to the right of me yet. My wife and I were talking about that the other day. I'm going to have to get a longer video cable, VGA cable, and I'm going to be able to probably try to replace it next to me once I, let's just say, do some surgery on my desk here and remove a couple of pieces on the hutch.
10, 9, 8, error. 7, engaging. 5, 4, 3,
What's going to trace me?
0. Incoming transmission.
Okay, so on this one we got to do basically the same thing.
Accessing. Engaging.
I'm going to have to wait 10 minutes for a freaking EMP. That's ridiculous how long that they expect that to recharge.
Complete.
So when I had gone down to the game store earlier, well, I'm going to jump back to my Dice Masters talk that I was starting earlier. I actually had printed out the newer rules that had just been released, where there's basically a delay now in between when dice go from your used, or when you use your dice, when they actually move into your used pile, they kind of go off the board now until the end of your turn. They're basically trying to slow down some of the gobby decks and the decks that are basically steamrolling their way through most of the open play tournaments, it seems. I was reading on a Board Game Geek, there was just a lot of people that were pretty much using all the same type of decks. And okay, so if I click on my local host, that resets the trace time. So that's what I need to start doing from now on. So you got to go back to there. It seems like they're I wonder if I can get through there now. Oh no, I wanted to...
Accessing.
Can I
Ready.
firewall them finally?
Engaging.
Yes. So it seems like they're trying to slow down the game and maybe not make some of the super rare cards as powerful as they are, because they are extremely powerful. And I would just like to be able to use them once in a game, maybe, just so I could see how they actually play.
Accepted. Transmission.
Download the encryption file. Disable the surveillance camera.
Incoming transmission. Accessing.
Alright, so now we gotta go through all of them. And steal 1,000 from him.
Accessing. Accessing. Error. Engaging.
So we'll DOS him. And we'll EMP him since that's ready.
Please hold.
They should put something here different than sliders. Make that a little bit more difficult. Like you have to match it up or something.
Complete. Engaging. Engaging.
I lose that one server in 10 seconds. Let's see if we can do this. No, I want to do the interface. I want to transfer the 1,000. Crap. We lost that one server. We stayed logged into it too long. But we're going to get the money this time. Nice.
Accessing.
So I wonder if I can firewall that one again and then get back into it. Okay, so that's what it seems like you can do. So that's what I should have done in that last game on that second screen. When we lose a connection to one.
Ready. Accessing. Error. Engaging.
Alright.
Please hold.
Oh, so he has his EMP and DOS almost set to full. He's going to attack in 50 seconds.
Complete.
There's no more money.
Error.
He doesn't have enough voice print, no retina. Alright, so I guess we can move on to the next level. How is that not a flawless mission? I think this game's smoking crack.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging. Accessing. Error. Accessing. Accessing. Error. Accessing. Engaging.
Let's click on the right things. Maybe we'll move this along a little faster. So I really haven't had a chance to play many games this week. This is one of the first nights I've actually been able to sit down and actually play some games. I did play, well, I can't say that. I did play some Project Gorgon last night. I've been trying to play Arcade. I have some friends that are playing Arcades. They've been trying to talk me into playing it. And the game does not like me. No matter what I do, the game just wants to log me out and crash after 15 minutes. I'm not too sure what it is, what's the matter with that thing.
Accessing. Engaging.
But it's really annoying. I closed the launcher, which I was instructed to do by one of my friends. They said close the launcher. I have disabled the opening movie because one time I couldn't even get the game to load after a crash. I actually had to reboot my computer.
Error.
Damn, I don't have enough CPU.
Accessing.
So how do I disconnect from these, I guess,
Accessing.
is what I would like to know.
Accessing.
To reset my time
Accessing.
on those.
Accessing.
It doesn't seem like I can once I'm kind of like bouncing through them. There's really no way to just...
Accessing. Accessing. Accessing.
So we have to EMP this guy.
Ready. Engaging.
So, yeah, I'm not too sure what the problem is. I was looking on the forums. It seems like there's a lot of people that are having problems. I have 12 gigs of RAM on my computer. If it is a memory leak, I highly doubt if it's actually filling up all 12 gigs of my RAM. I just find that to be completely insane.
Error. Error.
Alright, looks like we're going to have to DOS him now.
Ready. Engaging.
But I'm not really too sure why it's crashing. But it is. And when I play the game, I'm not really enjoying it too much anyway, so that's why I'm not really pursuing how to fix it, I guess I should say.
Engaging. Incoming. Error.
Let's check.
Error.
Oh, there's a voice print on there.
Yourself.
You know, I didn't check some of these other ones for that, for the file.
Accepted. Transmission.
Yeah, okay, we got to get him the 4,000.
Accessing. Error. Accessing.
Trojan. Download the Trojan. Crap, and my firewall just took a hit from that thing. See, that's what I want to know, how I disconnect from these things and then reconnect to them. It doesn't tell you that. I may actually have to go out there and read how to do this shit. Because Lord knows this game doesn't teach you crap. I hate when games have bad tutorials.
Accessing. Accessing. Error. Error. Error.
I did the voice print.
Error. Error.
Why can't I upload the damn...
Error. Error.
Why can't I upload... That's stupid.
Accessing. Error. Engaging.
So this guy wants me to upload to him and I have to hack into his firewall. You think it'd be an open network if he wants his 4,000 fucking dollars.
Complete. Error. Error. Engaging.
Now I gotta EMP it? Jesus.
Engaging.
No, stop the transfer. Stop the... Well, that was stupid. It just gave him all 9,000. I guess I should have bought a CPU or something first with that money. That was kind of ridiculous.
Accessing. Error. Accessing. Accessing.
So this guy's going to attack me in 30, 63.
Ready.
There, I don't see any way to complete this even on easy. I may not be doing this the smoothest way, but
Please hold.
this literally seems virtually impossible because there's no way to disconnect from this shit.
Complete.
And EMP takes so long to come back.
Accessing. 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 Accessing.
Oh, if I double click on him, I disconnect from him? How come it doesn't tell you that?
Accessing. Engaging.
Why am I being traced?
Accessing. Engaging.
So then you just have to firewall everything again.
Ready. Accessing. Accessing. Engaging. Ready.
Alright. Maybe we're gonna try this one more time. Third time's a charm, I'm thinking.
Accessing. Accessing.
So let's DOS that.
Engaging. Please hold. Complete. Engaging.
Almost missed that. That would have sucked.
Accessing. 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 Accessing.
Well, how is this guy tracing back to me? That shouldn't be allowed.
Accessing. Engaging. Accessing. 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 Error. Error.
Oh, now I can't get back into this? Okay. One more chance at this. Let's go back here, load profile. This may be the last thing we do tonight, because I need to call it a quick night anyway, since I do have to work in the morning. And then I may have to read a little bit about this and see what the hell I'm doing wrong here. I definitely like the previous game.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
Because it was more typing and everything, and I definitely prefer that to clicking all this shit.
Incoming transmission. Accessing. Accessing.
Alright. Yeah, so since I was on call for work this week, I didn't get to go down and play Pathfinder or any board games on Thursday.
Incoming transmission. Accessing.
So I have not really played a lot of games. Like I was saying, I did play quite a bit of Project Gorgon last night.
Accessing. Accessing.
And definitely had a much better time playing that than playing Arcage. And I know there's probably going to be a lot of people out there like, you've got to be crazy. For some reason, I just can't get into Arcage. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the game that just turns me off. And I can't figure it out what it is.
Complete. Accessing. Accessing.
So I guess maybe as I wait for everything to refill, I should uncheck everything. Because okay, well that's two. Why is that still counting down even though I'm not connected? Oh, I wonder if that's how long the firewall is open for. Okay, now shit's starting to make sense. So we should be able to get into it. Yep, okay. Alright, and then to disconnect, yep, okay. Now we're starting to figure this out.
Accessing. Ready. Engaging.
Now I'm starting to kind of see where they're going with this shit. But Project Gorgon, I've been working on my sword. I was hanging out couple weeks ago with the one guy that was doing fire magic, and he had his fire magic into the 30s and was just doing an insane amount of damage.
Engaging.
I'm around 21, I think, with my sword, and I'm starting to feel stronger than I was, but I'm still not. I still don't feel way overpowered in the game.
Transmission. Accessing. Error. Engaging.
Alright, so we're gonna have to DOS it.
Please hold. Complete. Engaging.
But I like I was saying for Project Oregon, I still don't feel overly empowered. I did make it to the second area of the world. Was running around there, killing quite a bit of things.
Error. Error.
I just did that. Oh, it's the
Please
voice print.
identify yourself.
That's right. Was running around the second part of the world. Found a lot of good quests there.
Accepted. Transmission.
And also found some very high level mobs that were kicking my ass. Disable that. Transfer that. Download that. And found some higher level mobs that were pretty much, I hate to say, annihilating me very quickly. I think they were in more of the northern part of the town.
Incoming transmission. Ready. Ready. Accessing. 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 Engaging.
And so I quickly left that northern area and went around and was hunting more around towards the one drop point
Please hold.
where you come in at. And finished quite a few quests last night. And actually got some new skills, tanning and a couple other things, which is kind of cool. There are so many skills in that game, and I think that's what I like about it so much.
Engaging.
Is that I don't want to say combat is similar to Arcade, because it's not. It's nowhere near similar to Arcade. Arcade combat, after playing it, I did notice that there's a lot of combos and a lot of different things you can do, which is very interesting. Plus, you can almost, for lack of a better term, multi-class, kind of.
Engaging.
And do a lot of different things with your character that I really didn't realize that you could do. I want to take the $1,000 because I got plenty of time.
Accessing. 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 Ready. Accessing.
That should have been flawless. Yes, thank you. Alright, let's try this again.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this, click on me, which resets
Accessing.
the timer,
Accessing.
double click him, and then
Accessing.
go into the next one and
Engaging.
firewall it. So we're going to keep stopping and clicking on myself to reset this time, which I think is what we need to do.
Accessing. 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 Engaging.
To reset the trace time. Because I think I was letting that trace time go down before by just trying to kind of bounce through the whole thing, which you cannot do. Now the one thing I forgot to do is,
Error.
which one of these has...
Error. Accessing. Error. Accessing.
There, this one has...
Ready.
Oh, there's no... Damn it.
Accessing. Engaging.
I thought one of these had the virus to upload.
Error. Accessing. Accessing. Error. Accessing. Accessing.
Oh, I have to access it directly to see the interface? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Accessing.
Okay.
Accessing. Error. Accessing. Error.
See, that's something they don't tell you.
Accessing. Error.
Please remove the server from the bounce. Oh.
Accessing.
There's the Trojan that we want. We're taking the money to screw it. Now I want to restart this since I kind of screwed up there. I didn't realize that you had to uncheck those. Okay, so now we can bounce through him, we can bounce through him, bounce through him, bounce through him. We can... What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? We're gonna have to DOS it. 140.
Please hold.
This game kind of does get a little stressful.
Complete. Error.
Nope, we gotta EMP it too. Oh, see, now this guy's gonna attack us. Damn it. How did that happen? And it looked like something attacked us before because we've fallen before.
Error.
We don't have enough hardware. Can we buy a firewall?
Accessing. Error.
Oh, this stinks. I think we already screwed it up. I'm not trying a fourth time.
Error.
This is ridiculous.
Ready. Engaging.
I don't think a game's too fun if you can't even get through the fucking tutorial. I'm guessing that's the reason why this probably didn't have the highest of ratings from reading on Steam, and why it was only $3 for the whole freaking set.
Engaging. Error. Please identify yourself.
Yep, this is who I am. Okay, I'm grabbing the thing and moving it, and you're not moving. Wow. If you're gonna put this shit in the game, make sure it fucking works.
Error.
Oh, I have to uncheck from everybody.
Accessing.
So let's upload this. Ooh, 20,000. Holy crap. So I'm guessing this is how I make the money. Never even thought about this.
Ready.
Nice. Okay, so what can we buy hardware-wise?
Ready.
I'm guessing we can maybe get an integrity. We can get a CPU. And maybe a couple firewalls. Alright. So let's bounce through everybody again.
Accessing. Incoming. Engaging. Incoming.
Crap, and he's attacking us. So let's interface with that. Let's transfer the 4,000. And we're going to log out. And the problem is, we're going to lose our connection to one of the closer ones there. Which means, yep, and there it went. Which means we're going to have to re-firewall that.
Complete.
Yep, okay, we did that already.
Accessing. Engaging.
And the one thing I need to do is click on myself here. We're going to lose this one here too in a second. Damn it.
Accessing.
To reset that.
Accessing. Accessing. Engaging.
So those are both all high. Okay, we might be able to do this again. Might be able to do this.
Accessing. Engaging.
Because we're going to lose this guy in 6 seconds, which is no big deal. We'll just rebounce through him and then bounce over to here to X Liquid.
Error. Engaging.
I thought I just did that.
Ready. Accessing. Engaging.
Alright, and then he'll be open, and then we can DOS and attack him.
Accessing. Accessing.
Let's
Engaging.
DOS that.
Please hold.
We're going to DOS that and then EMP him, and I don't know if we're going to have enough
Incoming.
power or not. CPU is
Complete.
19. I don't think we are. I have a
Engaging.
funny feeling that we're not going to have enough. Because if I got to get his firewall down to that low, this is impossible. I kind of see what I have to do now. But this one doesn't even seem like it's feasible. Even with the money, even with that 20,000 that I stole. Because both of these guys are going to attack me in a minute and a half.
Error.
You don't have enough CPU. I have a shitload of CPU.
Accessing. Accessing. Error.
Well, I'm going through everybody that I can.
Ready. Engaging. Please hold. Accessing.
Oh, what just happened? The Global Development Bank has a backup server for its logs in Australia. Okay, well, where the hell did it go? You have a new objective. Objectives. Obtain 25,000 in your account. A good target is the Global Development Bank. Well, I had already checked that.
Error.
I spent it. That's the problem. So I've done everything but.
Accessing. 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 Accessing.
Does it have more money in there?
Error. Error. Ready.
Wait, am I in this one? I don't want to be on that one.
Incoming.
This game. This game is horrible! I would not recommend purchasing this game, and I don't think I've said that about any game yet that I have played on here. Interesting. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for the night. Thanks for everybody who stopped by the stream. My wife and I were actually going to do Fibbage tonight on the PS4. I actually did buy some cables to actually hook up my Astro A50s, so I could actually be able to maybe chat with people while we were playing the game some. Although I think we could just use the microphone through the camera. I don't know if my wife really wanted to. Well, my wife really can't talk right now because she's sick. She's on the couch sick. So it's the reason why I was up here playing something. And it was kind of like a last minute thing. She kind of got sick yesterday. We weren't really too sure how she was going to be feeling today. She's pretty much still feeling like crap. So she's downstairs sleeping right now. So I just came up here and was trying to pick something out and chose Hacker. Wow. Thumbs down, I will have to say, to this game. I'm not really impressed with it. It's really not what I thought it was. I may try one of the previous ones and see if I can get anywhere in that, because I seem like to be having better luck on that. But for this one, I'm definitely not impressed. I think it needs some work. But I think, like I said, from what it looked like on Steam, this didn't have the greatest of ratings. So we're hoping she'll be feeling better next Saturday. Hopefully we can do Fibbage. If not, what I would like to start doing, with that being into October, I would like to start playing some horror games. So I may start doing something along the lines of maybe like a Freaky Friday type of deal. I'm not really too sure what I want to play yet. I do have multiple things to play that are very good horror games, some on the PC, and I do have something on the PS4 that I could probably play, and not just PT. So I have some options open, but expect maybe an extra stream from me, hopefully during the month of October, to where we're playing some horror games. That's what I really want to do. I will be having a podcast on Monday, so check that out. My next stream will probably not be until I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to do any unless if I'm very caffeinated, we'll be doing any streams tomorrow. But my next stream will be on Wednesday, where I will be continuing Diablo 2. I played Diablo 2 on this past Wednesday. We were able to get through the first boss in Act 2, and we're on to the next part in Act 2, so we're leveling up pretty good. I think I got a couple more levels on Wednesday. I might have found one good item, I think, on Wednesday. I don't really think I got anything overly useful that I could say that was really good. I think I picked up a couple of okay items. I think I got a new weapon, but nothing super mind-blowing or game-changing like I did a couple of weeks ago when I was getting more gold drops than what I have been. This past Wednesday, I don't think I got as many gold drops, and what I did, I don't think I was able to use. So if you're interested in watching Diablo 2, Wednesday will be our way back Wednesday for Diablo 2. Check out the website, whatimplayingnow.com. Follow us on Twitter, What I'm Playing Now. Don't forget to drop the G, and that will be it for me tonight. Thank you for watching Twitch. We will see you later. Have a